Yo, what up? It's Moses.
Wow.
And this video, man, was a request from one of the homies. Actually, I asked him what I should make a video on because I ran out of ideas, because that's what I do. Right? But this video is about settling, man. I'm not gonna be just talking about relationships. I'm gonna be talking about in life in general. But because I am a Libra moon and I get into a lot of interactions that end up in relationships, I'm gonna have to go off that, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so settling. Why do people settle, man?
Why?
People settle for a lot of different reasons.
Why?
Because they run out of patience, because they're desperate, because they see their situation as a scarce situation. They view themselves as somebody that is in a mood of scarcity, man. Because you lack confidence, you lack motivation, and you are used to coping. You might not be used to it, but you are in a stage where you are coping, and you would rather cope than thrive. Alright, so first, man, of course, I'm a narcissist. I'm gonna have to talk about myself because that's what we do, man.
Yeah.
So in a lot of relationships, I find it hard to form trust because I see myself in a certain way that is not necessarily true. So when certain people show a level of interest in me, I don't really trust them because I feel like in the back of my mind, you can do better, because I was taught that a woman is a lot less likely to settle than a man. A woman is only gonna obtain and maintain what they feel like is the best for them, what they feel like they deserve in its highest level. So when I see certain types of women come after me, I'm like, what? Me? First of all, I'm immature, I'm goofy, I'm emotional, I'm skinny, I'm not 6 foot, all kind of stuff, man. I don't got all this money, I don't have all this clout. You could do so much better, and it's kind of insulting, to me, and disrespectful to yourself, your mother, your father, your ancestors. That you would try to form a relationship with me, especially me knowing how I am. Facts. So this mentality, of course, comes from just having a warped perception of self and just not having that sense of trust, man, that sense of self-trust, aka confidence, man. Why would you settle let's say if you went to school to be a doctor? Why would you want to work at McDonald's? Do you know there are some jobs that will not even hire you because they feel like you're overqualified and they can't financially compensate you for your time and your energy, and they feel like you will not be loyal to the company because you can always leave and find something better. So don't settle, man. Don't settle, number one, because your employer and the person you're in a relationship with is gonna find it very hard to trust you. So I'm not saying that you have to overly prove that you're not settling and that you're genuinely in like with that person and you genuinely love them, but it's always gonna be in the back of their heads that you can do better, and that is gonna cause a speck of toxicity in that relationship, man. Whether that be in a romantic relationship or whether that be in a job relationship. I'm gonna give you one example. Now, because I was not as gamed up as I am right now, when I was a little bit younger, I worked for this garbage ass restaurant. I'm not gonna say the name, but they were the king of burgers. I'll have to admit that.
Yeah.
So when I was I was already hired. I had the job. My manager, my garbage ass manager, asked me what I was doing before this. And I said I was writing essays.
Yeah.
And she asked me how much I made, and I said,
None of your business.
some weeks I would make this possibility that I could make like $1,000 in 2 weeks, $500 a week. I would be charging $15 to the upwards of $25, $30 a page. And because she knew that I knew in the back of my mind, I didn't really need this job. I was not depending on this job to pay all of my bills. This was something that I was doing because it's a job, and I need this to be able to put on paper so I can get a crib. It made her insecure, and it made her treat me a little bit differently.
Discrimination.
So don't settle, man. Never. Have to have patience. There are billions of opportunities. And when you don't feel like there's billions of opportunities, you're gonna start to do retarded shit. Okay? That's just a fact. When you don't know, when you don't feel, when you're not confident in the fact that there are billions of opportunities, out there, and there's a billion ways that you can make $1 billion. You're going to start doing stupid stuff, bro.
Trust.
You're in a stage. A person that settles is in a stage of coping and not thriving. What does this mean? This means that you being in this relationship, you settling, you having this mindset is releasing certain chemicals that drugs release. You're doing something that a drug addict would do. You are just sitting down, laying down, saying, you know what? I know I could be going to school. I know I could be getting a baddie right now. I know I could get a dude that has a chest that's over 5'9", but because this guy is nice, he's not scorned, he's not bitter, he's not a weirdo, and he'll probably treat me and my child pretty nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll just pick him, okay? What that does is, that is always gonna have you in the back of your mind thinking, just looking at all these people, just like that's what I did in all my relationships, pretty much. All of them. Made the person insecure. Just knowing that, hey, you're not that pretty, you're overweight, you lie a lot, you have meth mouth, your hair's jacked up, your skin's jacked up, you don't take showers enough, you're annoying, your sense of humor, just this laundry list of impurities and things that just made me very uncomfortable. So when I said anything about anybody that had a vagina besides her, it was World War III, and that really started to get to me because I knew, Aaron Moses, you're only doing this out of obligation. This is more about, you're coping right now, bro. You're trying to put a Band-Aid on the situation instead of actually working those muscles out and thriving in life and going and just maximizing. That's what it's about. You settling is you sitting down, bro. You are entrapping yourself in your own prison.
Dr. Phil.
And the only way to escape a prison, the only way to be released from a prison is with the mind, bro. Is with the law. It's the combination of learning and action. Okay? And when you're not learning and when you're not acting, you know what happens? You start to decay. You start to decay to the point of stagnation. You're not gonna grow, just like a lot of people where I live. There are excuses. I have bills to pay. I have children. So let me just get this little single-digit job. Let me get this little Wendy's job. Let me get on food stamps. Bro, why? Is that the example you want to set?
No.
For your children?
No.
Just shuck and jive all day with my friends. See you tomorrow. Hey, bro, let me bum a cigarette. I'll give you 50 cents tomorrow. No, you're not.
No.
You know why you're not?
Why?
Because you treat your life how you just treated me. How you go about life. Is with scarcity, bro. It's with scarcity in your back pocket. Scarcity is the enemy. Desperation is the enemy. Being impatient is the enemy. Okay? Having a lack of confidence is the enemy. If you know there's something better out there, why? I know this person has been loyal to you. I know this job, they give you hours when you ask for it. But where's the value, bro? There's no trade. Now, I know a lot of people don't like me to use this person in their wisdom. But I read in one of Donald Trump's books. He said you should be valuing your time as the average person at least $250 an hour. Are you making $250 an hour?
No.
At your job?
No.
Okay, well then you're settling. You're settling, bro. I don't care if you're making $249. You're settling. That's a fact. You know why that's a fact? Because Donald Trump said it and he's the president. He's your president. I didn't vote for him. But I know that one of your friends did. None of my friends did. You know how I know that? Because I don't have friends. Gotcha.
Depressed that lonely ass nigga.
Don't settle. Don't settle. And if you feel like somebody's settling for you, if you feel like, they could have hired somebody a lot better, I'm not telling you need to quit your job or break up with your girl. I'm not saying any of that. Nah. But what I will say is maximize your time, maximize your genetics. Now is the time, right now. You know what I did? I read in a book. I read in a book because, of course, I have problems with procrastination and I'm kind of lazy. My self-discipline is very low. You're lazy. So this book said that I should take a plain piece of paper and write "Do it now" on a big piece of paper and big bold letters. Just tape it to my wall. Tape it where I have to see it every day. Maybe you should do the same thing because it's been helping me. I cleaned my house. I'm about to clean it again because I went through my closet because I was looking for my social card. I found it, whatever. But do it now, man. Settling is no. You're supposed to settle when you die. Not when you're alive. Settling is for the dead.
The dead.
Okay? Mm-hmm. It's always something better. Now,